Hey, what's up guys, hope you're all doing great. I've already done a video where I go through my top 10 favorite Pokemon ever across all generations. Well, in this video, we're doing the reverse. We're going to go through my top 10 least favorite. These are ones that I just can't stand facing in the games. I just don't like the design of them, and I just don't like these Pokemon, especially when I pull them as a card. I'm like, just no. So let's take a look. Okay, in at number 10, we have Greedent. I'm not a fan of Greedent. I don't know why. Something about this card is just like Squovet and Greedent. It is a greedy boy. I know there is a alt art Greedent where it's getting pulled along by all these Squovets. Just something about it. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it's like a meme Pokemon in some respects. It's just something about it. I'm just like, oh, I don't really care about Greedent. It's just a big squirrel. I mean, the clues in the name of, you see the artwork of it. Just something about it, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Greedent at all, and I tend to always pull a ton of Greedent cards when I open packs. But yeah. Okay, in at number 9. Now this Pokemon, when I just look at it, I'm just like, why? And that is Dunsparce. This is a Pokemon when I was just looking and I'm like, what on earth is this? You know, when I face it in the games and stuff like that, I'm just like, I never want it in any of my teams or anything like that. I don't even want to kind of waste a Pokeball on it. Something about it, I'm just like, it's just not a really cool looking design Pokemon. Now, if you love Dunsparce, I am sorry, but I just don't like that Pokemon. It's just something about it. I don't know. It looks a bit lazy in its design in some respects. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like the look of Dunsparce. It is not a very exciting Pokemon to look at or to play with in the games or to collect even in the form of the cards. Okay, in at number 8. For my least favourite Pokemon, we actually have Jinx from Gen 1. I don't know why. Jinx is a type of Pokemon which kind of looks like, some may say, a certain celebrity, certain singer, but just something about Jinx, I don't know, it's just not great in the games. I've never enjoyed facing in the games. It was always annoying, and I don't know, it's just something about it. It's just, I don't know, I just don't like the design. I think it's kind of just, it was weird. Whenever I played Gen 1, I'm playing through Pokemon Red and they had Jinx, and I'm just like, what on earth is this Pokemon? There's something about Jinx that just stands out to me as just a kind of a trollish style Pokemon. They're clearly they're having a laugh when they made this, so yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Jinx. Okay, number 7, we have a Pokemon which is basically useless, and that is Magikarp. Now, it evolves into something amazing. Gyarados is phenomenal, but when you catch a Magikarp in the game and you're like, oh, I just need to get it so it can evolve to a Gyarados. It's got Splash, which literally does nothing. It is a pointless Pokemon. It is so troll. But you get one because you want a Gyarados. That is the reason why you would want a Magikarp. It is a troll Pokemon. Imagine having a whole team in the game of just 6 Magikarps with Tackle or something like that. It is quite funny. But yeah, I mean, it's just a Magikarp. I mean, what else can I say? Okay, number 6, we have a Pokemon which is actually quite funny, just because I just find it funny to kind of look at really in the design, and that is Stunfisk. It's kind of a weird Pokemon. When you go through the games, it like throws you off because it's like hidden in the sand and stuff like that. It's just a really weird Pokemon. Just something about it, I just don't like its design. It just looks silly. It's quite funny in some respects, but it's a Pokemon, again, I wouldn't want it in any of my teams. Don't like collecting the card. I actually own a couple of V cards of it as well. I'm just like, oh, I just don't really want this card. But yeah, Stunfisk is a very interesting Pokemon nonetheless. So it is a bit of a strange one. But yeah, Stunfisk could be a lot better. Okay, number 5. We're coming to the top 5 now. Now we are getting to some Pokemon which, in all honesty, I cannot stand. I really don't. And this one is Seismitoad, also known as Crazy Frog. Now, if you've been in a lot of my Evolving Skies openings, whether it be the box breaks or just opening videos, I tend to open a ton of this card in the rare slot. How many times I want it to be a secret rare or just a V card or a V max, I get the Crazy Frog Seismitoad, and I'm just like, in the games, I'm not too bothered about Seismitoad. It's literally when I open packs and it's there. It's just always there. There is another card and another Pokemon coming up which trolls me even more, but it's definitely, Seismitoad is definitely one of them. Just something about it. Even the artwork of the card is just, it just haunts me that it is basically Crazy Frog. Okay, number 4, we have a Pokemon which it can have a really cool design. It's got some cool cards. This is mainly based on the Pokemon game, you know, the original Gen 1, and that is Muck. Whatever you do, do not spell it backwards, but it is a annoying Pokemon in the game. When you face it, I believe it's like maybe, let's say the 7th gym leader, or it might even be one of the Elite Four. They basically have Muck, and you face it and it keeps using stuff like Minimize, and it's like really hard to hit it, then it poisons you, and then your Pokemon dies to poison because you can't hit the Muck, and stuff like that. Or like sometimes they would use like Substitute and all this. So it's just so hard to feint this Muck, and it was just, oh, it's just so frustrating. Plus I also don't like poison type Pokemon. It was just constantly having to beat this Muck over and over again, and it would just poison and just drain the life out of all my Pokemon, and it was so frustrating. And just something about it. Grimer's pretty similar, you know, coughing and wheezing's in the same boat, but it's just mainly Muck. And that one time, keep using Minimize, keep trying to hit it, so frustrating. And that is why Muck does come in at number 4, just because it's just so annoying to face. Okay, top 3 time now. And number 3 is a Pokemon which I do know that a lot of people just don't like it, and for good reason, and that is Trubbish. I mean, clues in the name that it is rubbish, and it literally is. It is just a pile of rubbish that has a face and some limbs. I don't know why this is a Pokemon, but it is. And then obviously it evolves into Garbodor, which is just a slightly bigger version of Trubbish with a more scary looking face. But yeah, I mean, Trubbish is just, again, another poison type Pokemon. Can't stand poison type Pokemon, and it's just really annoying. It's just something about it. It's just, it doesn't look nice, it doesn't look appealing. I don't think they've made a really cool looking Trubbish card. I don't think they ever will. And same with Garbodor. I mean, we've got Garbodor V card, and that's not even that great. Again, when I play the games, I never want to catch Trubbish. I never want a Garbodor on my team. So yeah, Trubbish is just, it's just a pile of rubbish. Okay, number 2, missing out on the top spot. Now, I think a lot of you guys would agree with me on this as a really annoying Pokemon. I already said Muck was annoying. Trubbish can be annoying because it's poison. I think this is probably one of the most annoying Pokemon to face in any of the games, and that is Zubat. You go into a cave, what do you get attacked by? Zubats. You walk like 2 feet, what do you get attacked by? Zubats. And normally they tend to be faster than your Pokemon, so you know you can't run away. Then you have to fight the Zubat, and then they would use like Supersonic, and then you're confused, and then you can't defeat it, then you can't run away, and then they'll use Mean Look, and then you stay in, and it's just constantly Zubats everywhere. It is the meme. You go into a cave and it's literally just a swarm of Zubats. You can forget catching any other Pokemon because you ain't gonna find them. It's just Zubats. I'm currently playing through Shine and Pearl, and I go into a cave and I get attacked by Zubats. I go into the underground and I keep going trying to find rare spawns of Pokemon, and all I find is Zubats or Golbats. And I'm just like, can you just leave me alone, please? I never catch a Zubat. I don't think I've ever caught a Zubat or owned a Golbat and had it in my team in any generation of Pokemon game. Just something about Zubat and Golbat. I'm just like, can you please just go away for once when I'm in a cave? It is so frustrating. Okay, before we get into my number 1 pick for my least favorite Pokemon, I wouldn't want to call it a top pick by any means. Make sure to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for just me ranting about how much I don't like these Pokemon. And let me know down in the comments what your least favorite Pokemon is. What is the one that you don't like the look of, don't like collecting it, you don't like facing it in the games, you just don't like that Pokemon? Let me know, because it'd be interesting to see. Okay, number 1, if you have been with me from the start of this channel, been in my live streams, been in my openings, videos, whatever it may be, moving forward you'll see this as well. Now some of you may already know, I have a hatred, I would say hatred, for Mr. Mime, or even Glary Mr. Mime, whichever, Mr. Rhyme as well, Mime Dude, whichever form of Mr. Mime. Just, it is trolling. I don't know why, I just don't like Mr. Mime. I look at it and it's creepy. No, I remember watching Detective Pikachu and they had the mime in that, and that looked even more creepy. Just Mr. Mime in general, I don't like it. I've been playing through Sword and Shield, and I'm playing ranked battles online, and someone had a Mr. Mime in their team, and Mr. Rhyme as well, and I'm like, can you please not? I just can't stand it, and it's just really annoying. It usually tends to be quite good as well, quite annoying to face in the games when it puts up light screen or reflect and stuff like that. I'm just like, can you not? Can you just go away? I just cannot stand it. And then they were like, oh, let's make a Galar version of it. And then on top of that, we added Mr. Rhyme as well. You know, give him that little top hat and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, no. Yeah. Mr. Mime is my least favourite Pokemon. And I keep pulling them in sets. I think it might have been Battle Styles or Generator, whichever one. Always Mr. Rhyme or Mr. Mime just trolling me. I'm like, let's get a good card for somebody in a box break. And he always pops up. I'm like, can you just leave me alone for 5 seconds? Next thing I know is they're going to release a alternate art VMAX Mr. Mime just to mess with me, and it'll be like the most expensive card of that future set. I can just see it happening. Or like a shiny version or a shiny full art version or something like that down the line of Mr. Mime, and I'll be like, oh no. And I'll pull it, knowing my luck as well. But anyway, guys, that is my little rant about Mr. Mime and my 10 least favourite Pokemon. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are legends. And I'll see you in the next one.